Hello and welcome. Right, strange one this, but it is true that your backup saves, they obviously, if you've got the save game backup on the feature, which I did have a little while back, obviously it does it every few minutes, so therefore if you go back, if you did an hour and a quarter session, it does all of your backup saves. It's one of those bad things about the new sort of rapidity, how quickly it does the save game backup, was it overwrites it very quickly. So it is with great regret that obviously we know what was here, because it's a bit of a dead giveaway, the fact that there was this, and that obviously we've got this space where the bionic dairy was, but it's no longer exists, and it's not on any of the backups either. So it's one of those things. Now, we know we moved the manure thing. I've tweaked this a little bit. I've made it completely different. The board told me off and said it really is bad the way that you're sort of showing the company to be. So I've repaired the manhole cover. I've obviously that's still bigger, so it can accommodate manure to bigger pumps as well, obviously. And we've made this. It's still got roughy concrete. It's still not clean and perfect and beautiful in everything. I've got to do something with that diffuse as well. The graphics. Sorry, I was talking English, not mod speak. Yeah, so so I've got to do something with that, but it's not terrible, and it's working in every other way. I've also done something, in a way. What we're going to do is we're going to shift this. I've actually been working on something. It's not quite finished, but it sort of will. It is really nice. But have we got anything in this? We have TMR, right? So we need to grab that out as well. So we've already paid for this. So we've lost the milk. That one I'm going to say we'll take that one on the chin. We'll stick this back, but we will give ourselves the cash back. Now, I know this is my fault, actually. This particular, not the fact that the autosave has done what it's done, but I've been tidying up, and it gets you into trouble sometimes because, yeah, the enhanced dairy is the only one left, but it comes in 3 flavours. I had already a bionic dairy, and I think that's the one I put down. It's the same thing, but it was a completely different mod, if that makes any sense. Because I was trying to do so yeah, you'll see there's the spinny tailor, and that's the same spinny tailor, but one is bionic and one is normal. Yeah, if I put it down, I've got to change the writing though. Some of them I've not. It is a bit confusing even for me now. I just know what is what because of what I've done. So we should have a 27,000 enhanced dairy, which looks like it's missing. No, it's not. It's there. That's it. Bionic dairy. Hang on a minute. No, it should still read that, but yeah, you see, it says dairy on it instead of bionic dairy. That's the difference between the two models. So if we stick this here, yeah, we don't care. We can see it's as flat as a pancake. Now, didn't I do it the other way last time? It takes up less room like this, though, doesn't it? Or no, you got to go into the. Yeah, no, I think we did it like this, and I don't think that was a bad idea. Actually, looking at it, oh, we're getting a land is not used. It's not your. Okay, that is okay. Oh. Right, smashing in. Fantastic, all sorted. So we need to give ourselves the cash back, because we'd already done that. It's not fair that we lose it, even though it is my fault, sort of. I'm prepared to lose the milk. That one is my fault, but not to actually have to pay for something twice when we've already done it, and we would just be bloody minded at that point, if that's what we did. So right, so have we got any milk in here still? Now we've corrected the one mistake that we had. No, so we'd actually just done that and we'd just lost it. So yeah, it's tough. I'll take that one on the chin. Now we do want to grab the. No, this is the one, but down here, isn't it? Yeah, we did also lose some equipment though, because I've got it on camera. I got the. We got a couple of pieces of equipment that we've lost, but it is what it is. It's these things happen sometimes, and you just got to roll with the blows. Thieves have come in and stolen things. That's what I always run with. Something bad happened. Right, so we can't actually. Now, can we actually stick this in? Have we got enough room? Not really. We have 1,000. I tell you what, we'll do it in the morning. Yeah. We could do it now, but what we'll do is we'll we'll add 70. We'll have one thing and we'll add it. Oh, it's cheap as chips, isn't it? Let's forget about it. It's like really not gonna. It's my sense of like fairness, but sometimes when we're talking minor amounts, really. So we'll sell that because it's going to devalue if we do it again, because we're going to place it straight away. Now in FS22, when I did a mod review, I actually did. I wasn't modding then, obviously. I made a showed this with like a little tiny production silo inside. Now that sort of gave me an idea for this particular mod. Now you will see, if I get the right one, that is, that it's made of the same type of stuff as this. Now I think you have to. It is deliberately. It's a bit difficult to actually place, but it does actually work. You've just got to do it. Yeah, you've got to do it so you can almost see through the door, which is a little bit odd. It's sort of quite precise on the way this goes in, otherwise you can't get it in, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I sort of struggled with this the other day. I've got to try and figure this out on how you can actually. That's it. That's the way you do it. Now it needs to be in B mode. And you need to, the only trouble with doing it from this distance is the fact that obviously it also comes through at the front a little bit. Now that is on purpose. Now I know it goes through the ceiling, but then that is possible to actually do that. So I've done this. I'll just go through the wall and then we roughly know where we are. Right, fantastic. Yeah, I've made it of the same stuff. I did try actually, there was no what I was trying, I did try to put it actually before, and it does something weird, it's got like sort of strange sides. That might be the way that I've done my diffuse, or it might be picking up a second diffuse, but I wanted this not to destroy this, so you could still get your cows in, but like I know obviously it's taken a bit of room up, but it is doable. So obviously it takes a little bit of room. I sort of made it sort of squarish, or well round, but like with flat sides almost on this side. Let's see through that. It looks a bit weird from different angles. It's probably because I bent the model a bit to make it do what I wanted to do. So yeah, that is still what it is. It's lost its nozzle. It should be there, but I broke it. But it should still work. It's just the graphics that are not quite right. So it will actually, once we've stuck some TMR in there, it really is a production. So it is the tiny animal silo, which we've just seen, which actually was already there. So we want to tell the TMR, which on this is forage. It's the I've used this silly name instead of the proper, like what we would be, but actually here I'd call it TMR. Oh, I haven't actually on this. Oh, yeah, TMR, total mixration. Yeah, I have. So we want to activate that one, and we want to, we do want to keep it. So we need to tell the self-sufficiency to, so we need to sort of make or buy and put it in there. Yeah, either way is what we need to do. So TMR, we need to tell that to forage. We're looking for forage. That's what throws me out every single time. Oh no, it is TMR actually on this one. It's distribute. Fantastic. So we now shall send TMR down here. Let's go up to the top. Did we have? I think we had already done silage, hadn't we? Digestate, straw, water, digestate. No, we hadn't. So we need to buy some then and actually stick it up there would be the easiest way. We could sort of, or we just grab some and stick that in there. But then it sort of defeats the purpose of why would you do that? Yeah, it does really. Right, so then we are in the month of April. It should have done all this lot. It should be good. So didn't we have some pHing to do? Well, let's have a look, I say. Let's have a look, shall we? We have precision farming. We have a lot of fields. We do. Oh. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh, we have some very low values. So we have all of our soil data with some very nice fields over this section. Completely all beautiful loam on this particular section. So that is quite amazing. pH, there's only that one that's good. All the rest are horrible. So it looks like we're pHing this session by the look of it. Nitrogen is good. 3. I think that is good still. Let's have a look. No, I don't get it. Should be. No, I know what it was. We did it after we bought the data for that field after we'd already done the field, so therefore it didn't register. That one sort of we half did it. You can see that it's got yellow that's gone over. Oh no, actually that is true. No, it has. It's corrected, hasn't it? Because it's the yellow's the same as that one. It's the same crop. So, right, let's go grab the. Yeah, the bad thing is we obviously lost a tractor, so it is a bit sad that we did that. Now I need to be going back to the normal to grab the one tractor that we still have got. We of course have still got quite a bit of cash, but right. So have we got any growth? No, because it's well we have, but the fields that we are going to do we can still do. So. This is the newest member of our team, so we should give this the... it is stuttering again. Yeah, I've got the laggy factor where everything's... Now, have we got a front box at the front? Down at the bottom, haven't we? We have got... That's true, we've got this one up here, haven't we, as well? Is this going to be our... Okay, let's use the original. We have got... that on the back. Right, fantastic. And and we want the other on the front. Right, so the cogs are turning in my head. Yeah, I just had a sort of thought. Yeah, now the other thing is I have some news. Now, I was bad-mouthing Giants the other day, and it is true, because it did say with this. I looked on the other day at my mod, and it basically said, we can't certify your mod, blah, blah, blah. And I was saying, oh, like, it's this, I think that's, yeah, it's lime, so we don't want that. It literally did say, we can't certify your mod. In other words, like, sling your hook. But today I looked, and it's actually got far more than that. It's not saying we can't do it. It's saying you need to do a lot of work, mate, is what it's saying. It's basically like they've all manner of things they've said that it needs doing. And I thought, well, I can work down a list. Yeah, that's done. I can work through a list. So there's going to be, at the end of this week, there's going to be a bit where I'm not doing anything other than fixing the mod that I have put in, because Giants aren't saying we're not going to do it, they're saying fix it. So that's completely different. Yeah, I can work hard. I'm not prepared. I mean, I was saying this the other day, that the standards of the mods in the mod are really quite... they are good. The Giants do expect very high sort of standards from mods that are done. So I'm not expecting any special treatment. I'm just wanting to have an opportunity. Now that's green in that one, so that's all good. Our diesel will do nicely. Ooh, what? Oh, we're stuck on that road that's real. Yeah, it's the only bad thing about that model is that that rope really has got a collision on it. Will that let me go? If I let go and then will it release? Oh. Gonna have to try and push it out of the way. It might get away with it like that. Yeah, it's typical. It'll let you get into a mess, but it won't let you get out of it. So, right. So, are we wanting to fertilise them? Oh, I think the fertilising was okay, wasn't it? I think it was the liming that it said was necessary. Yeah. The nitrogen is okay. It's the pH in that we need a shed load of pH. So, haven't we got another one of these? Didn't we have my... We do seem to be a bit short on the equipment. It's like it's lost a shed load of equipment. We did have more than this, I'm sure we did. Oh, it's there. Yeah, I thought we did have one of those down there, so we have got one. So we could sort of set 2 going. Right, I prefer to be down here. It's easier to actually get this out. This has got a bigger capacity than mine, so we will do it with this. So it is the liming we need to do. Hopefully we can get this back. I think we should be able to really just about get away with that. Now if you scrunch across here, you can actually get this. So we want to be throwing that out like so. And we want to be grabbing... Oh, is that... Seriously? Do you know you're a menace? Oh, and now you can't. I can't reach you. It must have had some in, mustn't it? Oh, it's a bit further back actually. No, we want lime. Oh. Okay. Try that again, shall we? Lime is what we're after. Fantastic. Okay, let's go and lime. Oh, this one wants doing as well. This is fully grassed, so I'm going to forgo the lime on the grass fields. Can I get to that side? I can't, can I? It's the only bad thing about this. No, we will go just up and down. Yeah, so the grass fields we'll do next time. It is, they're obviously, we're going to take a bit of a hit on damage, but we will get all of them done when we actually cut the grass, which we really should be doing. I think this doesn't look 3rd growth stage though. It says ready to harvest and needs lime. Yeah, we know that. So it doesn't say, but I think it doesn't look 3rd growth stage. It looks 2nd. Okay, well we'll do it in May then, but that's a bit bad really. It should be fully growth stage unless I cut it late last time. I could have done it, could be my fault. Oh, my life, tangled on there. I knew this was a mistake, so I'm tired, and you always, I mean, the show must go on. It is the old saying, and it is definitely true, so. Right, this is a big, big spread. So. Which is, there's one advantage to that, and that should cover in a lot of space, whereas my 27 metre, I almost get used to that, but this is a very large spread. Yeah, no, there is no advantage or disadvantage anymore in like having a bonus on your machine, because precision farming ignores all such things, which is good in a way, because it does seem slower with the actual fertiliser spreader. No, I don't know, it seemed better with the box. Oh, I've got nicely surprised by that. That did far more than I actually thought it would do. It did actually. Yeah, that's not too terrible. Right then, so can we... Got to be very careful of that rope, as we've seen, and we also need to be zoomed in a bit. I think we're going to time-lapse this because there is quite a bit to do. Oh, is it going to take that long, really, with this? Oh no, that's the corner production side. Yeah, I thought you was going to grab that. Right, okay. If we flip around, be very careful not to go too far. It's a bit, mind you, it's not very, we're not very far up on that side, are we? So it should be alright. So if we like throw that out, it should sort of. Yeah, this seemed like a really good idea at the time I did it, but I'm sort of like now wondering whether it was such a good idea to actually diesel. Yes. Why is that? That does look like it is underneath it. That's getting that from below again. It's not actually. Wow, we're well away, and yet when we're right under it, it was having none of it. Right, okay. So it definitely looks like it's taking. So we'll get it done on this one. We'll do the grass cutting tomorrow. I do think it's second growth stage. It's hard to tell, really, if I'm being honest. So I might be wrong, but I don't want to be cutting it second growth stage. Although, does it make any difference? It does on our crop fields. Right, fantastic. And there is a way in down here, as we discovered. I know we've got our buy point, which is obviously down by the animals, so we can grab that from there. I hate that one, actually. Click on the wrong one. I'm going to say it's not even showing me the lime. It's because it's the curse of FS25, which I call slowness. It is. It doesn't show you. You've got to get used to walking by faith, because it's not. You've not got no confidence in the tools, because you can't see the tools working. You've got to just presume that it's going to be all right eventually when the dust settles, because that is what FS25 is all about. Right. Okay. So that's apart from this. Oh, we've done this corner. It's yeah. So we may as well do this last little waft of this as we go. Because we have. Right, fantastic. Right, so we need to go all the way down there. Yes, I think I have the placement of my buying things was okay when all we had was the. But I think we really need another one somewhere around here, because there's too many fields in this area where we haven't got access to a pipe one, and it's right the way down here. Oh, I hate this. Why didn't I go over the bumpy bits? It's alright when you're really this long like this. You really don't need to be going over things like, or through things like that, because you're very, very long. So let's go grab some lime. So we've got seeds and fertilizer. Right, so then lime. I'm not sure Giants will let me get away with that if ever do my buying station. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in. There's plenty of buying stations. I don't really think anyone's going to totally miss mine. I like mine because it's a yeah, if I did every mod, if they've gone this stringent on one of the most simplest mods I ever did, some of my mods they're going to have a field day with. Yeah, it is going to be complicated. I am like thinking, oh my life. Ooh, my life. Wow, we are taking off. Okay. Fantastic, it will eventually catch up with us. So we've done that one. I can see the pH is okay on that one. This is the one we need to do as well. If we don't take off, that is. Fantastic. See, when you've got a 42 metre spread, it really does. Now you can see the tram lines that are going to appear. I think they seem perfect for a 27 metre spread as well. Strangely enough, my 27 metre, I was on Oak City, where obviously we didn't plant it like that, but I was literally going in the fact that the AI had obviously planted the fields, and you can see where the tram lines are going to be, and they are about 27 metres, so this is too big. But my 27 metres about perfect. I thought, oh, this is just like it was made for my 27 metre spreader. So you see, there might be an advantage to having my spreader, which I didn't even realise, because I didn't know that it was going to be like that. So yeah, it's sort of, yes, well, I have got hope. I mean, the bottom line is it's gone from the jaws of disaster last week, where Giants said no, to like all of a sudden them saying no, but there's a reason, and if you fix these, well, who knows? I mean, because they are giving hope, and they weren't rude, which that was nicer than it was last time that the very first thing that I had from Giants was really, I thought, quite rude. Don't take this personally, but it was none of that. It was professional. Now that I can cope with. I can cope with someone saying, "Look, I'm sorry, but you've got to work harder." Because I was saying this myself. The standards of mods are very high. That much I do know. And obviously, my initial ones, it was my very first mod. I learnt a lot since doing that. And I've got the other thing is I did at the very beginning cut some corners because I wasn't good enough to do it the proper way, whereas now Giant's saying, look, you've got to do this properly, which again I understand. I'm quite happy to do that, and it's going to teach me and make my standard of modding much higher. So those 3 are grass fields, everything else is PH, and I'm quite happy with that. It does look messy there, doesn't it, really? Just throw some of this lime, but we'll throw it. I do apologise for those who are a bit OCD about, like, oh, why would you not? Oh, you won't throw anything out because you've actually emptied it. Mr. Smith can't actually count. Fantastic. Right, so we could stick this out. Now then, a shed is what I'm after. I'm after a shed. Down this end, work for storing bits and bobs. Like, where can we stick it though? Because we don't own the. Oh, actually, do we own the land now? Because we have been quite busy buying land down this end. I still don't think we do. I don't think we own the bit around it. If you look at, can you buy the periphery on this? There's sometimes a periphery, like a number for the periphery. I don't mind doing this. I did it on Oberschwagen as well. We actually bought the periphery. Not all maps offer that opportunity, and I was bad-mouthing Yogi a little. He like saying, "Ooh, we're not getting any choices on this." And then I clicked on this number, and lo and behold, it let you buy the periphery for a mere 1.5 million. Now, obviously, for a convention, I thought, well, that's not a bad. It's a choice. Aha, you see. And it's buy. Oh no, this is even better. We can buy it for 0. I like that. Yes, it now means we can place sheds. Oh, does it? Does it? Yes, no, it does. It does now give us that little quadrant of land for us to actually do a shed right where that is, which is perfect for us down here because it gives us options. So we've been spoken to the council, and they said, actually, do you know something? On the deeds of your farm, we've just realised that you own all this load of land. But we do need to clear it. So let's do it now before everything grows. Let's go into that time lapse. We do need to like press Alt as well. I hate these trees. They're horrible. That's it. Right, okay, I'm going to say my words. Let's get these trees cut and let's get a shed put down. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, we'll do this last field. I think we'll probably, that's not a bad place to live. It's all been work this session, I admit, but next session we'll actually do something a little bit, yeah, we've done all of the grass. I didn't want to miss, I know April should be the first month that we actually do the cut, and I thought, even if it's second growth stage, you've still got to really be on the timetable for like doing your, why are we not actually getting any? Yeah, it's not actually. Oh, it's soil type. It is, yeah. Now this, I'm not. It's still not quite right, I don't think, precision farming, but it's. Yeah, it's not. It's not quite right. But it's better than it was, and it has had an update because on Oak City by JM Game, and he's not done an update on his map, but precision farming is starting to work properly on his map. His was the worst I saw. Not I'm blaming his map at all. I'm just saying. It seemed to have a worse effect on Oak City than it did on any other. It was sort of showing, but not properly. Most maps were sort of showing alright, but then he's not updated his map, and then all of a sudden it's now working. So obviously the only thing that could have happened is that Giants had done a silent update, as they frequently do. So yeah, it's definitely working better than it was. I did have a go at doing an actual. I'm not sure if it'll show in the mods. It might sort of show, but it's not working properly. I would try to take a look at Vacuum Mobile's thing and actually make myself a scout. I did it twice. Yeah, obviously there's the precision farming, the proper one by Giants, and then there's the two versions, but it's got an error. Also, it's not. I don't know why it's not showing. Yeah, that's another thing that Giant said. I need to do the proper graphics for it. They want this kind of like, yeah, I can't have anything like, have I got anything in mind? That's not too terrible. They don't want that though. They don't want all the graphics. Now that was, but it's not too terrible different to that. But I think it's about, yeah, it's similar. I don't know. They're a bit demanding. I've got to be honest. They want it at certain angles and certain things, and I'm like, oh my life. Gordon Bennett. Seriously? But yeah, they are the bosses. What they say goes. Simple as. So yeah, I will be correcting anything that's not quite right. So yeah, I'm prepared to put in the work. So we have done. I look very pleased that we bought that. So we've got a shed down this, and that pleases me enormously. Not spent a fortune, but we've like literally, if we look at the precision farming, we should see that it's a bit horrible looking though, isn't it, to be honest, but we can see I've done it all, but it's sort of very awful graphics. I mean, we can see I've done all of my fields because they're all looking as nasty as that. True is true. We missed a little bit down those sections there. We could just whiz and do that now before it grows. That's why I didn't want to like, yeah, let's go do it. We're in it, so you won't get anything. So before it grows, let's just go and whiz down and do that last little bit. So we planted all of our fields. I'm quite sure it's been a lot of work these last few sessions, but again, we've done the grass cutting. We do need to set that. If we're going to make TMR, we probably need to buy some hay. No, you can't get that this way. Yeah, so it needs to be running down the edge really, and it should pick up the bits that it missed before, because obviously I'd not got the precision farming data. This was the field when I realised you've not got your data, you Wally, you're wasting your time. Now, it is true, that's another thing, that in the end precision farming got good at, if you bought the data after you'd like done the field, it sort of like carried on and did it. Now we're not doing very good, are we really? Yeah, it's not doing a very good job on the orange, where it's not had any. It's like not doing an awful lot really. It sort of makes me wonder, was it worth me doing this? Because it doesn't look a lot better, really. Go over it again, does it get better? Let's just go over this, because we seem to be getting a bit of green on this area, which belies the claim of why did we do it in the first place, because we did do this bit and it's not, well, it's not changing a lot, just like little tiny splashes here and there. And also this is more like precision farming as I remember it. Look at my solid fertilizer. It's not going down. It's only doing the animation. So that means it is working as I remember it. Now it wasn't, which does prove that Giants have again done an update. Now I lost a little tiny bit there. So there you go. That is us done. It doesn't look very much different, but it is all done. So all of the fertilizing is done on all of the fields. Is that one? Okay, let's just have a look. Can we actually... Well, let you jump, will it? You've got to, like, literally go out. Let's have a quick look. Is this okay? Nitrogen okay. Oh, it's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? This is what we did this one with the slurry, I remember. We did. So why is it like so bad in places? Probably because precision farming wasn't working very well on the day we did it, which sort of proves that to a degree. Right, so let's at least switch before... I'd like to get us out of April. That's what is my aim, because we've done everything. This is going to be an important year for us, isn't it? This really, we've got like literally everything. We've got corn, barley, sunflowers for making a bit of diesel, got all of our grass, which we will TMR. Do we need to... That's a true. If we're going to do TMR, though, we need to switch the self-sufficiency needs to first of all switch on... Yeah, we've not finished yet. We need to do a bit more. So silage and digestate we need to switch on. But then at the same time, we need to switch TMR on, which we have done. Which also means we need to grab some hay to actually make that work. And also stick some water in. So, our job is not finished just yet. Here was us thinking we'd like, we could rest from our labours. Where on earth have I just... No, I went flying, didn't I? Literally, yeah, we jumped in that way. Let's leave that one be. Yeah, let's use the big John Deere, our original big. Yeah, let's take this little, but the farm. We don't really need it, admittedly, but... Oh, I love using the mover. It's such good fun. Skidding around corners. It's just, it brings out the inner boy of me. It does. It's good fun. That's what I was saying, actually, my stone picker too, likewise. I just really love using it. Not because I made it, because it's just good fun. And I'm like, it sort of reminds me, what do we play games for? To have a bit of fun. And I'm like, yeah. And this... If you've got a couple of tools that remind you of, like, you know, like what fun is, then they're well worth. And I just love using them. They're just great fun to actually use. So, right, let's stick this lot away. Boyhood exuberance. There's nothing wrong with a bit of that. Right, switch that off as well. I don't think we need to have that actively on. Let's stick that down, and we should be able to... Ooh, it's a bit too heavy for it. It's a bit of a light tractor, this, really. And so's the Fen as well. The Fen I knew was a bit of a light tractor. So if we stick that right next door... Now, this is the kind of shed I'm not a massive fan of, because unless you're going to stick it on that edge, you've got to, like, bury things, because you can only stick things two abreast, so you're wasting your entire thing. Or you've got to do what Daggerwin did on his famous No Man's Land, where he'd use the shed and he'd got to grab everything out to get to the thing at the back, and it took him 10 minutes. That's just horrible. It is. Not him doing it. I mean, the design for you have to do that is just really terrible. Right, so then, where is our trailers? Where is our trailer? Oh, we passed it. Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, our equipment's still not brilliant at the minute, is it? We've surely not got ours as well. Yeah, got the carrot, haven't we? We were using the original two trailers. Yeah, we've not got any BIs or anything like that. We've been making do... I don't think we have. We've been making do with what we've got, I think. Apart from we did buy the BI one for down at the bottom for the animals, because it does make perfect sense with that. So let's grab some hay. Where's the nearest buy one? It's over there. Not too terribly far away. This is where you really could do with the BI Industries trailer, because it saves you like waggling down here like 10 times to do. Yeah, it is a bit, but it is what we've got. It's what the farm's got, so that's what the farm's got. This is going to test your skill of driving. Yeah, the steering axles, they're really a bit sensitive, if I'm honest. It says, or is it my poor driving? Ooh, scraping a bit of that all my life. Right, it's just, they are a bit, ooh, no, I'm scraping the gate myself. Let's try and rectify any dignity that we have remaining. That should be, yeah, this. So we want to grab some. I was hoping this was going to be sometime soon. Oh, we've gone the wrong way round. Hey. It's going to take a while, isn't it? How much do we need? It's twice as much hay as it is grass, isn't it? Ooh, it's a very horrible turning bit, this bit. Yeah, it's like you've got to go back on yourself really to make this, or go round in a circle. That works just as well. Yeah, we have lost definitely quite a bit of equipment, because I think there were good bits of equipment we lost as well. And have we got anything that we need to sell at the minute? That's what I'm sort of thinking. Green pig food. Ooh. It's only a little bit though. Yeah, we'll save it for a rainy day. Oh, of course we've got a diesel, which we could sell. Get about 30 grand, and the whiskey's in white. So we're going to say no. Yeah. Right, smashing. So, this doesn't help you though with what you were thinking, because you still need to reverse. You should have just reversed. It would have been far easier to, because you're in the same position as you were a minute ago. Yeah, almost. Not too terrible, really. Seen a lot worse. I've done a lot worse. It's true. It is true, definitely. Right, so we have got quite a few bales. I don't know why we're struggling like this when, yeah, we've been given so much. Have we been given any hay? I know we've got silage. That's true, actually, have we? I know I've seen straw in that little shed over there. I've seen silage over there. I mean, a lot of silage as well. We were very, very, very generously given a lot. So I would imagine that we've been given... In fact, isn't there an easier way to actually look, to actually see what we've got in storage? If we looked for hay, we've got 182,818 litres. So I would say that we've got actually quite a lot. If we could find the bales, we should be able to grab and stick those in quite a bit at a time. Oh, where are they? They're in this. It's got to be in this shed on the right of us now. They've got to be. They are indeed. I thought. No, we'd only got the front loader. We've not done that well yet. Stick this and let's grab. We've got to wait. Can't remember whether we've got to wait. Now then, have a look, because I'm sure we got way past this. This to me as if it's like lost a session or something. Because I would have definitely have the Albert. Yeah, I would have. Did I not do that? Am I imagining this? We've got our BI Industries like trailers, so let's have the store deliver. We do need like the weights and that already, so yeah, we will. It's very late in the session. I don't fancy. Oh no, it's not what I want to do. It's that. So let's order. What is in the sales as well? Veripack BB mods 32,890. We've got hours, haven't we? Really? Does do biggies though. I do like bales in some ways, but you can't have TMR bales. It's a shame you can't actually make TMR bales, isn't it? Where you actually make constituent parts into a bale when you're finished. That's an idea. That is a bit special, isn't it, really? You could actually do that. Compress them back into a bale. Almost like the pellets, but in bale form. I like that. That's not a bad idea. I don't think the game mechanics will let you do it, unfortunately. But it's not a terrible idea, really. Occasionally have these little bit of a brainstorm, but you know, let's get that's not the side. That's a bit of a monster. No, it's not mine. Where's mine? Ah, that's the big. Yeah. No, I've got a bigger one. I've got a. Should have another one. It's a really monstrous one. Have I taken it out? It looks like I have. I should have a 5-ton weight as well, which was part. Oh, yeah, it's got lost in translation. I know what happened. It is. I have got a 5-ton weight, but this is the one we're going to buy the test weight, which is really for. Oh, it does do that. Yeah, it does. We're going to do this a different colour for change. Yeah, let's do red. It will appear honest. I have no idea why it does that. I have no idea at all. Oh, we also need, I'd say it'd be a fairly good idea to actually get the front loader tool too, so that we can actually do this. We'll grab a few bales. We'll just to show willing, so we can actually mix some for now is what I'm thinking. So let's grab my favourite, which is this one by NASA. Ooh, hang on, I think we'll do this red as well. Dude, there's something special about the Massey Ferguson red. I really do like. Let's get rid of that straight away. And grab. I can grab this 2 ways. I can do it that way, or I can do it the other way. Still not quite right, but it works. And I've not attempted to put this on the mod hub just yet because it's not right. Right, so then let's grab a stack. Let's be really. It might be a bit heavy. I think we should be able to manage a stack at a time. They're falling a little, unfortunately, for some reason. Someone's been in. Yeah, this is not a bad thing to grab at a time, is it? Let's grab a stack at a time, because we do need quite a bit of this. So, no, we're not in time like this. I apologise for the length of this session. It's going to be a bit of a monster. Although a lot of it was time lapse, so it shouldn't be too terrible. So we need to switch. We have switched the TMR, and I think we did get that far, didn't we? Just. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the corner silo in the middle of the fields. It's all of a sudden it's the only silo where I fixed it. We had loads of issues with the silos not being able to accept bales, and I fixed everything but that one. So maybe I forgot that one. Let's grab this big set here. This is a. It's a big stack. Same as the one we've just done though, really, so yeah. I know it's a bit unrealistic. It's only because it's so late, otherwise I'd grab 3 at a time, which is probably more believable. So I am trying to do my own set of these, but with a backboard, so to make it more believable. I keep saying that this is the bit I don't like, when you've got like a stack of impossible to balance sort of things like this, where you just couldn't do that. So I want a backboard, but again, you still can only really go 3 or maybe 4 high at a very push. I'd say 3 really. Anything more than that. And so I wish to, when I've done it, to stick to using it. That's why I want my silo models as well, where the grate is, although it's a production silo, the grate is where it is, and I like that. So 60, at least 64, I think that was. Oh, actually, we could be clever. No, that's ultimately not realistic. Yeah, to grab 2 in the middle, it would be like, yeah, really, that would not be plausible. So I know it's going to take a tad longer, but at least it looks almost as it should in real life. So yeah, I think we need to do them all. We've been very generously given this. We will actually do it. has remembered what equipment we've got rid of though, so we have got some of my equipment like that. I think perhaps I'm just not doing quite as well as I think I did. You know, like you do sometimes, but I know we did lose some, so it is possible I've lost more than I sort of think as well, and so much as I definitely did have more than we've got now. Well, this will make this the last stack. I think I'm happy. Then we're going to go through till May morning, having done all of our work, which is not a bad place to be in April, really. It's then a matter of like feeding the animals and going through to our first harvest, which, being as we've got barley, is fairly quite early on actually. It's July, I think. I don't think it's June. I think it's July. I'm sure it is. Right, so let's have a look at our production. So we need to tell the corn has not got much grass in at all, because that's when we couldn't stick any grass in. The grass fields are low. No, that's the one that it's the corner one. Was one of them has actually got. That was the one we did put the grass in. Yeah, that's right. So not dry grass. That's yeah, I've got to rename this. I keep forgetting to do it. Right, so we want to distribute grass. Is what we want to do. Right, grass. No, we definitely want to distribute you. Fantastic. And the self-sufficiency is obviously calling for this because it's trying to make TMR. So it needs grass for the silage and digester, and we still need to do some water. So we need to drop our back weight. See, I don't understand why it does that weird thing with the dropping through the ground. I do really, I know what I've got to do, but yeah, it's funny though, it doesn't look like it. It means it's below the ground level. Like in the i3D, is what it means. But I don't know why it's like that. Then we should be able to pretty much like fill this over a few. Do we do another load of hay? So how much grass? In fact, let's speed time up as well whilst we're doing this. Right, let's speed time up at least till 3 o'clock. One of these is damaged. Right, that should have pushed a lot of grass to here now. It should be trundling along. Let's have a look. That should be filling quite nicely with water now. Yeah, it is. It's not the best of things, this one. But grass, I can't see any grass. Oh, I can't see any grass. I can see quite a lot of grass. So we need double the amount. The grass is going to make, obviously, the silage. And then we've got hay. Oh, we need straw. No, it's got loads of straw in it. So, yeah, we should really be... ooh. That was doing a bit of a funny rattle and roll, wasn't it? So we need half of the amount of the grass again, which is 115,000 litres, which we've done. Fantastic. So we've done it. So let's go through till tomorrow morning, where we should have some TMR, which then should push itself down to the one at the bottom, ready to feed our cows. And we should have some up here as well, obviously, because that's not going to take all of the TMR, and we can then feed the ones at the top with our own fair hands, with our own produce. I'm going to save that till next session though, but I just wanted to let's have a look at the sales as well. While I do enjoy this. Oh, now that would be well worth having, wouldn't it really, to be honest? That's a bit of a beaut, is it not? Ah. It is. Oh, I like the tyres. I think we're going to do it. Because let's be honest, it's sort of very fitting with our... Let's have a look. Ooh, in the future. That's for the future, I think. So, is that the IVT? I don't know which one would be better. No idea, but we're going to stick to 245 horsepower at present. do anything for me? No, we'll go for the beacon lights. Oh my life, they're a little bit dear, they are, aren't they? Oh my life, as are they. We quick hitch and triangle, quick hitch, just quick hitch. And if that, oh please tell me can't we have some at the front? Oh my life, yes, please. I am well prepared to pay a goodly amount for a proper 3-point link. Please tell me we have one. Oh, we do indeed. Yes, I'm well worth paying that. I know it's going to cost us a bit, but you know, we don't want those wheels if they're going to cost us. I thought we were getting them for free. Okay, can we go for another manufacturer? Oh, row crops cost us nothing, but let's be honest, that would be quite useful. 36-inch dual. Oh, I know, they're a bit. I always find that it's alright, but you'd have to. Hubs, 36-inch row crop. I'm not. That's. Yeah, why have we got a hob at the back? I'm not very keen with the. It's almost like an old chariot that's going to tear someone to pieces, isn't it, really? With having those weird things. Okay, let's try it. Is there another one? Lizard? Oh, I think that was the one we had originally. Michelin. Can we get rid of those chariot attack wheels? Only if we have the back jewels, seemingly. Oh. Wow. With weights. Right, I think these. It seems we've got to like cut people to pieces with the chariot wheels, which we will do. So 122,809, including a front mount. So we've now got a lead tractor. In keeping with our present, oh no, it's at the it's at the store as well. So we've lost a lot of cash because someone's gone and actually bought another tractor. We did need another one though, but and of course it can be a monster in time. That can be when we can afford it, a absolute beast of a tractor. Let's just go and repair it. Ooh, so yeah. 245 horsepower with very narrow wheels, so it can actually do quite wonderful things straight away, and it will be a great asset as well. Right, we also want to have a look. No, we don't. I'd almost sold that then. Oof, nearly, very nearly. Right, so then let's have a look at how much TMR we've got ready for next session, because we should have a bit. Should definitely have a bit. Oh, okay. We've got loads of digestate. We've got loads of silage. Did somebody not tick do it? Oh, it'll have distributed it everywhere. It's not that it's not made it. It's that it's not. I don't know. Oh, here we go. No, that had that anyway. The grass fields, are they? Why is that not pushed the grass out? Or is this... Oh, we did the corner. Why has that got the grass, though? It shouldn't have the grass. They do their own thing, these things. They're terrible. So, grass. I cannot see the grass for the looking. Hey, grass windrow. You see, it's... Distribute. Where's the TMR though? Who's got the TMR? Oh, is that one? So we need to be telling the TMR to be, or forage as it calls it. Distribute. Has anyone else got any TMR? Because I'm sure, yeah, that one at the corner production silo also has got the TMR, which we want to also distributes too. So it has made quite a lot. We need some of the self-sufficiency though, so that's annoying. We did tell it to distribute though, so we now need to tell it. It's distributed enough. Now we need to tell it to keep. Yeah, because that one wants now to keep some for the top set. Now that we've made it and pushed it out across the farm, we want to like keep it. Right, fantastic, excellent. So then we sort of made ourselves a bit of extra work because we've now got to like probably buy a bit for the top animals, just see how they're doing and also how much the milk. 1,150. Obviously we haven't got that many cows down there, so how about our other ones? They are getting bigger now. They're 7-month-old. Yeah, it's not bad. Ooh, we know got a shed load of slurry. See what 18,000 we need to do that. Silage, hay, grass, loads. Manure's going up, so is that now what it's about in hours? Should be manure should be going up to 11,500, slurry 47,500. It's doing well. It is, right, so we're going to leave it there. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this beautiful farm, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.